Hi friends! Today we are going to read A Sick Day for Amos McGee. It's written by Philip C. Steed and it's illustrated by Aaron E. Steed. This is one of my favorite books because I love the illustrations. I especially love the elephant right here on the cover and the penguin. So cute. What kinds of things do you like to do when you're not feeling well? I know when I'm homesick, I love to watch a movie with my puppy dogs. What do you like to do? This is the cover of our story. Right here means that this story received a Caldecott medal. That means a lot of other people really like reading this book too. On the side, does anyone remember what this part of the book is called? This is called the spine. And here is where you will find the title of our book, A Sick Day for Amos McGee, and also the name of our author and illustrator, who happen to have the same last name. The back of our book tells us a little more about our story and a really pretty picture of some trees. And let's see what happens. Amos McGee was an early riser. Every morning when the alarm clock clanged, he swung his legs out of bed and swapped his pajamas for a fresh, pressed uniform. There's his closet. He would wind his watch and set a bowl of water to boil, saying to the sugar bowl, "A spoonful for my oatmeal, please, and 2 for my teacup." Belly full and ready for the workday, he'd amble out the door. To amble is also another word for to walk. And there is his house. He's getting ready for work. Every day, Amos waited for the number 5 bus. "Next stop, City Zoo," the bus driver would call. 6 a.m., right on time, he'd reply. Do you see the number 5 on the bus? Here it is. Amos had a lot to do at the zoo, but he always made time to visit his good friends. He would play chess with the elephant, who thought and thought before making a move, run races with the tortoise, who never lost. Do you think a tortoise could win a race? Do they run fast or slow, do you think? Sit quietly with the penguin, who was very shy. Lend a handkerchief to the rhinoceros, who always had a runny nose. And at sunset, read stories to the owl, who was afraid of the dark. One day, Amos awoke with the sniffles and the sneezes and the chills. He swung his achy legs out of bed, curled them back in again, and said, "I don't think I'll be going to work today." Poor Amos. And there's the owl, who's afraid of the dark. Meanwhile, at the zoo, the animals waited for their friend. The elephant arranged his pawns and polished his castles. The tortoise stretched his legs and limbered up. The penguin sat patiently all by himself. The rhinoceros worried about his allergies. The owl perched atop a tall stack of storybooks, scratching his head with concern. Where is Amos? The animals wondered. Looks like they're missing their friend Amos. Later that day, what do you think the animals are doing? Looks like maybe they're leaving the zoo. Here they are again. I wonder where they're going. It looks like they got on the number 5 bus. Who are they going to see? Who Hooray! My good friends are here. They went to visit their friend Amos. The elephant prepared a game of chess. Amos thought and thought before making a move. I'm too tired to run races today, said Amos to the tortoise. Let's play hide and seek instead. The tortoise hid inside his shell. Amos hid beneath the covers. Amos yawned. I could use a nap. The penguin sat patiently, keeping Amos's feet warm. Achoo! Amos awoke with a sneeze. The rhinoceros was ready with the handkerchief. I'm beginning to feel much better, thank you, said Amos to his friends. He swung his legs out of bed. Perhaps we'll share a pot of tea. Here they are, getting tea ready for their friend Amos. Amos wound his alarm clock. It's getting late, he said. After all, we have a morning bus to catch. So Amos said, good night to the elephant, and good night to the tortoise, and good night to the penguin, and good night to the rhinoceros, and good night to the owl, who, knowing that Amos was afraid of the dark, read a story aloud before turning out the light. Good night. Do you think the animals from the zoo were being a good friend to Amos? His job is to take care of them at the zoo. But when he wasn't feeling well, they took a bus to go take care of him. I think they were being really great friends. What do you think you can do if one of your friends is not feeling well? Maybe you can make a picture or call them and say hi. I'm sure they would really love that. Have a great day.